Also required is an affidavit of undertaking, and then the certification of the MARU, and then a certification from the HLURB regional officer on the actual zoning or classification of the land subject of the application and the approved comprehensive land use plan, citing the municipal or city zoning ordinance number, and then the resolution number and the date of approval by the HLURB or the sangguniang panlalawigan concerned, as the case may be. And then the certification from the authorized Department of Agriculture official stating, among others, the classification of the property under the NPAAAD or SAFDZ, whether or not the subject property is within the 5% limit of the SAFDZ allowed for conversion, and whether the land has ceased to be economically feasible and sound for agricultural purposes. Another is a certification from the authorized TENR official stating, among others, whether or not the subject land is within the NIPAS, mossy and virgin forests, riverbanks, or swamp forests and marshlands within an ECA or will involve the establishment of an ECP. And then an environmental compliance certificate or an EZC when the subject land is within the ECA or will involve the establishment of an ECP. And then, if applicable, a special power of attorney when the applicant is not the registered owner. Then, if applicable also, notarized secretary's certificate of a corporate or a cooperative board resolution authorizing the representative when the applicant is a corporation or a cooperative. A concurrence letter of the mortgagee when or of the individual or entity in whose favor the encumbrance was constituted when the property is encumbered. And then, if applicable, an endorsement from the concerned government agency when the application involves a priority development area or project. And if applicable also, Land Bank of the Philippines certification attesting that the applicant landowner has fully paid his obligations to the LBP when the applicant landowner is a beneficiary of the Agrarian Reform Program. Also, if applicable, a Provincial Agrarian Reform Officer or PARO certification attesting that the applicant landowner acquired the subject land from a landed estate or under the voluntary land transfer or direct payment scheme, and he has already fully paid his obligation thereunder when the applicant landowner is a beneficiary of the Agrarian Reform Program.